Hi, Mats and Axel here again.
Today we decided that we want to know more about conversion, so we decided we need to visit the conversion guru. So now we are at the top of the mountain. We traveled to meet up with the conversion guru, John Ekman.
Thank you.
So what is conversion? Everyone is talking about it, but what is it actually?
I would say that conversion is your ability to persuade, influence, help people and move them closer towards the goal that you have with your digital experience, your website, your app, whatever it is. So I typically say what I call the first law of conversion. Conversion happens when your and your visitors' goals meet.
But typically when we talk to e-commerce managers, I mean, they typically see conversion as something really, really concrete and in terms of money. How much money can we make from the visitors to our site? Is that still true?
Yeah, of course it is. But it's just a much longer journey, I would say, towards that goal.
So we're going to see what John has to show us.
Yeah. So this is typically how you think about conversion, right? Here you got a lot of people that say no to what you want to offer them, and then you have a small portion, maybe like 3%, that says yes. So here are yeses and here are your no's. And then let's say we want to double the conversion rate. We want to take it from 3% to 6%, and then we do that. We go like, boom, it's doubled, right?
Nice.
Isn't that great? Yeah. But the only problem with this model then is that we still, if this was 3 and now it's 6, we still have 94% left here of the people that say no to what you want to offer them. And then we have some people in our business, and they go like, what if we could help you take these 96% and turn them all into yes? Like, imagine the conversion rate you could have. But it's actually not true, because the truth, there's much more nuance, there are much more levels between the yeses and the nos, which I'm going to show you here on the other side of my experiment. Here are your nos, here are your no maybes, here are your maybe nos, and here are your maybe maybes. There are actually a few more categories here, so I'm gonna put in here your maybe yeses, and here are your yes maybes, and here finally are your yeses. And now we got this full stack. But the experiment here is I'm going to see what happens when we are influencing all these stages in the buyer journey. So what we're going to do now is to create a what's called a yardstick, or a måttstock in Swedish, of this stack here. Okay, see, it's a little bit too long. I'm gonna have to get the saw here. Could you hold this for me? I'll be right back.
Yep.
Let's see. Yardstick is good. Okay.
And why do we need that?
You'll see in a second. So now we'll take this down and we'll put it in the different categories like this. The yeses, the yes maybe, the maybe yeses, the maybe maybes, the maybe no's, and the no maybes, and here of course the no's. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to try to make all of these stages in when people are buying a little bit better. So let's say I'll double the conversion rate. I add another 50% to the yes maybes, another percentage to the maybe yeses, another few percentage to the maybe maybes, and so on. So now I made the experience in each of these stages a little bit better. This could be, for example, all the people that put something in the shopping cart. So if you're looking at your conversion rate, you are only looking at this. But if you're paying attention to this and see how can we get more people to put something in their shopping cart, what you're trying to do, you're trying to influence a person in all these different steps in the customer journey. And now the interesting part comes, because let's stack these things again. I need the yardstick. So now I'm going to stack all the no's until we come to the top of the yardstick.
One more.
And now you see what happened. All these no's, they're leftovers here. So it took away 50% of your no's. So the way that when you are working with all the different steps in your customer journey and you're trying to influence people to proceed to the next step of a customer journey, effectively what you're reducing the number of people that say no to what you want to offer them. You asked me in the beginning, what is conversion rate and how does it work? And basically everybody thinks that we are working in this space, right? We are Oh, now it's glued together. So we are here. This is what we're trying to take people from here to here. But if you're serious about conversion rate optimization, you need to see the full picture and see how can we, in a friendly and helpful way, move visitors up these different colors to the final conversion point. It's like if you're only looking at your conversion rate, you're not seeing the full picture. So when we are working, we're just trying to understand all these nuances and the different ways that we can actually help visitors proceed like upwards in this stack of bricks that I painted. Ta-da!
Thanks for the coffee.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about now, Mats?
We talk about conversion, but is conversion always good, or is there such a thing as bad conversion?
A bad conversion? Yeah, there is. If you are forcing people, if you're putting on too much pressure, then what's going to happen? You're going to increase your return rates, for example. If you're pushing people too hard through the delivery without them understanding the delivery options and is it going to come to this place, to my home, how fast it's going to be, and so on. So they're going to be disappointed with the delivery experience. If I'm not very happy with the delivery, then I'm going to think that this whole shopping experience sucked. By forcing people too much in any of the phases of the buyer journey, it's going to have like a bad effect on everything, and people will be disappointed, returning stuff and creating costs and unhappy experiences.
So it's time to wrap up. But John, do you want to sort of leave us with a couple of takeaways?
Yeah, it might seem strange that a conversion guy like me would say that the conversion optimization really isn't about optimizing conversions. There are many stages in the customer journey, and to be successful, you need to understand how you move people in every single step of this journey, how you nudge them, help them to move along, and also how you set up your analytics and metrics so that you're keeping track of everything that goes on in each of those different stages. And then eventually at the end of the day, you will increase your conversions.
Words of wisdom from John.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect.